Okay, so before coming to the problem, so I'll just give a brief refresh of your memory. So what are actually exact differential equation? कौन को भलिया इक्वेशन को हमें exact differential equation को a equation of the form m of xy dx plus n of xy dy is equal to 0. So this type of equations are called as exact differential equation if and only if this condition is satisfied, that is delta m by delta y is equal to delta n by delta x ଯେତେବେଳେ ଦିଟା ଯାକ equal ହବ, then only we can say this equation is a exact equation. So what is the solution? So a very simple solution of this type of equation, if the equation is an exact equation, so very simple solution is first integrate m of xy dx, treating y as constant, right? So then what you have to do, you need to do you have to integrate n of xy dy, but only those terms only those terms only those terms of n of xy which do not contain do not contain x, right? So then you suppose this one is your result 1, and this one after integration you will find a result 2. So you just equate r1 plus r2 is equal to a constant, that is the constant of integration. We usually get a constant of integration, so that is that is c. r1 plus r2 is equal to c. Very simple and shortcut method of finding the solution of an exact differential equation. Okay, so now let us move to some problems, right? So suppose there is a problem, let us discuss here. So question 1, right? So sin x tan y plus 1 dx plus cos x sec square y dy is equal to 0. So there is a equation of this form. So let us first find out whether this equation is a exact equation or not. So how this equation is of the form like this: m of xy dx plus n of xy dy is equal to 0, right? So delta m by delta y is equal to delta n by delta x. This is the only condition to satisfy sec square y. Okay, this is the delta m by delta y. So similarly, what is del n by del x? Del n by del x is equal to cos x ର differentiation कौन हो minus sin x into sec square y. Sec square y is a constant, right? So whether it is a exact differential equation? No, because this is equal to minus this, so this is a non-exact equation. So question रे बहुत गुडे प्रकार आसे find out whether the equation is a exact or no, not an exact equation. Every question रे आसे if it is a exact equation then find out the solution. बहुत गुडे question रे आसीबो. So आगु को आगु गुटे हमें example देखिबा. So suppose sin x sin y minus x e to the power y dy is equal to e to the power y plus cos x cos y dx. So एटा जदि आमे गोटे पट साइड को आनिबा, so e to the power y plus cos x cos y dx. So I request all of you to have your resolution at the highest level so that the screen will be very clearly visible to all of you. Okay, so I hope it is very finely audible and visible to all of you, and you can have a chat with me. So e to the power y plus cos y dx minus, you can write like this, sin x sin y minus x e to the power y dy is equal to 0. So this equation is again of this form, m of xy dx plus, you can write, so this quantity again n of xy dy is equal to 0. So what is m of xy dx? So you can write like this. So this quantity is your m of xy dx. So del m by del y. First of all, we have to differentiate with respect to y. M of xy with respect to y. So del by del y of e to the power y plus cos x cos y cos x cos y. So this is equal to, what is del by del y of e to the power y? Again this is same, e to the power y plus again del by del y of cos x cos y. So here cos x will be your constant, so cos x bahar ko nahi asiba. So del by del y of cos y, so that is minus of sin y. So you can just write like this, e to the power y, e to the power y minus cos x sin y. Okay, similarly, you can write here what is del n by del x. So del n by del x is, again, you can put a positive symbol here, you can put a negative symbol here, and you can put a positive symbol here. You can just shuffle it, right? So again you have to do the differentiate this term with respect to s x, and you can write like this, that is uh, again you will find e to the power y minus sin y cos x. So these two equations are equal, or these two differentiation are equal. So this equation is a exact equation, you can say exact equation, right? So now let us find the solution of this exact equation. Let us find the solution of this exact differential equation. We can have a solution here only, so we can just erase this portion. So we have already find out this one is a exact equation, we can have its solution, right? So what is the I mean rule I have said. So first integrate m of xy dx with respect to x, treating y as constant. So you can write like this, integration of m of xy dx. So y as constant. So that is equal to integration of e to the power y plus cos x cos y dx, right? So integration of e to the power y dx, you can integrate by parts, right? So plus integration of cos x cos y dx, integration of cos x cos y dx, right? So e to the power y bahar ko chali asibo because it is a constant, treating y as constant. Integration of dx is what, x plus it is empty, cos y bahar ko chali asibo because treating y as constant, I have said here, treating y as constant. So cos y bahar ko chali asile, what is the integration of cos x? Again sin x, sin x, right? तापर हम देखिबा कोन. So now you have to integrate n of xy, you have to integrate n of xy only those terms that do not contain x. but ये जो n of xy रे, ये जो n of xy ये जो term रे, प्रत्येक term रे हमर x variable involved अछि, right? So you can just put it 0 of dy, so that is again 0. So you have to equate this term to a constant c, and that will be the solution of your equation. So you can write it simply x e to the power y plus sin x cos y is equal to c is the solution. This is the solution of this differential equation, this one, right? So it is a another method of solving this differential equation. So let us solve some more problems so that jete ame problem solve kariba amaro besi auri concepts clear he chalibo. So let us see one more problem. So 2x sin 3y dx plus 3x square cos 3y dy is equal to 0. So again this equation is of the form m of xy dx plus n of xy dy is equal to 0, right? So how to see whether it is a exact equation or not? So del m by del x is equal to del m by del y is equal to del n by del x. So let us differentiate m with respect to y. So del by del y of 2x sin 3y, 2x sin 3y. So 2x will be your constant, right? So 2x bahar ko chali asla. So what is the integration of sin 3y? So it will be cos 3y, right? Cos 3y into differentiation of sin 3y, it will be cos 3y into integration of 3y, into integration of into differentiation of 3y, so that will be 6. So this will be your 6x cos 3y, the differentiation, right? So again del n by del x is equal to del y del x of 3x square cos 3y, 3x square cos 3y. So cos 3y will be your constant, cos 3y will be your constant. So differentiation of 3x square, so 6x again. So 6x cos 3y, 6x cos 3y, so these are equal. So this is a exact differential equation. So this is an exact differential equation. So now we can solve it. We can solve it like this. First integrate m of xy dx, treating y as constant. Y as constant. So what is m of xy dx? So 2x sin 3y dx. 2x sin 3y dx. So this is your 2x sin 3y dx, right? So you can integrate treating y as constant. So sin 3y will be your constant factor. So I am bahar ko nahi esperiba integration of 2x dx. So integration of 2x, that is x square by 2. So 2x x square by 2. So 2 cancel, right? So sin 3y x square, sin 3y x square, right? Or you can write like this, x square sin 3y. So now integrate those term of n of xy which do not contain x, but this term re ei jo term re n of xy re प्रत्येक term re tamara already x multiply heike achi, so we cannot integrate it. So simply the solution will be x square sin 3y, x square sin 3y is equal to c. Okay, it is again a very simple solution of this exact equation. Let us solve some more problems. So here a question, 4x cube plus 6xy plus y square dx plus 3x square plus 2xy plus 2 dy is equal to 0. So this equation is in this form. So how to find out whether it is the exact equation or not? You have to see this condition. So del by del y of this quantity, that is 4x cube plus 6xy plus y square. So 4x cube is a constant, right? So taro derivative with respect to y is 0 he 6xy, so 6x baharu polebo 1. Okay, so that will be 6x plus 2y will be the del m by del y. Similarly, del by del x of del n by del x को केमती बाहर करि परिबा. So del by del x of 3x square plus 2xy plus 2. Okay, so 3x square is again del by del x of 3x square is 6x, right? Plus 2x. So 2y will be your constant. So 2y bar kasila del by del x is again 1. So del by del of 2 is 0. So these two equations are same. So differentiations are same. So it is a exact equation. It is a exact equation. So how to find out the solution? So solution will be m of x y dx, y as constant, treating y as constant. First integrate m of xy dx, treating y as constant. So integration of this quantity m of xy dx. So 4x cube plus 6xy plus y square dx. So what is this integration will be? So 4x to the power 4 by 4. So that will be only x to the power 4. Okay. Plus 6y will be your constant. So x square by 2. X square by 2. Plus y square will be your constant. Integration of dx will fetch you x, y square x. So simply you can just reshuffle it and write like this. So x to the power 4 plus 3x square y plus xy square, because here it is 6 and denominator 2 achi, so it will be 3x square y plus xy square. So this is the first integration. So now let us integrate. Let us erase this one and integrate n of xy only those terms which do not contain x. So ये जो n of xy रे ए टर्म रे x अछि, ए टर्म रे x अछि, only जो 2 dy टर्म रे x नाही. So we can write like this. So integration of 2 dy will give you 2y, simple, very simple, right? So what will be the solution? You add these two terms and equate it to 0. So solution, the overall answer will be x to the power 4 plus 3x square y plus xy square plus 2y is equal to c, plus 2y is equal to c. So this is the solution of this differential equation. I hope all of you can understand. Very simple. So next we will solve another problem. So let us see this one. X square plus y square dx minus 2xy dy will be equal to 0. So this is again of the form m of xy dx plus n of xy dy is equal to 0. So del m by del y is equal to del n by del x, the condition for the exact equation. So let us see this one. What is del m by del y? So del by del y of x square plus y square. So that will be simple 2y. Again, what is del n by del x? Del by del x of simple 2y, right? 2xy. So that will be again 2xy. But here there is a problem. So this is minus 2xy, right? So del by del x of minus 2xy. So how you can write it? So minus 2y. So this is definitely not a exact differential equation. This is not a exact differential equation. Now let us solve another problem. These are called initial value problems. Initial value problems. In these type of problems, you will be asked to find out the constant of the integration, that is c, with some given parameters. So we can write like this: 2x plus e to the power x sin y dx plus e to the power x cos y dy is equal to 0, where y of 0 is equal to pi by 2. This is given some initial parameters. We have to find out the constant of integration. So first let us see whether it is a exact equation or not. So del m by del y is equal to del by del y of 2x plus e to the power x sin y. So del by del y of 2x 0. So del by del y of e to the power x sin y. So e to the power x is your constant, sin y ro derivative hochi cos y. E to the power x cos y. Similarly, del n by del x is equal to del by del x of e to the power x cos y, e to the power x cos y dy. So cos y again bahar chali asla, e to the power x. So these two are same. So it is a exact equation. Equation is a exact equation. So how to find out the solution? Integrate m of xy dx, treating y as constant. So integration of 2x plus e to the power x sin y dx, treating y as constant. So 2x square by 2 plus sin y is a constant. So e to the power x, right? So x square plus e to the power x sin y. X square plus e to the power x sin y is the first integration. So we can erase here. So already we have proved this is a exact equation. So now we can integrate n of only those term of n of xy, only those term of n of xy which do not contain x, but here all the term containing x, because e to the power x is multiplied with cos y, so we cannot integrate it. So simple, we can write the solution is x square plus e to the power x sin y, x square plus e to the power x sin y is equal to c. But here in the given initial value problem, here it is given when x is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, y is equal to pi by 2. When x is equal to 0, y is equal to pi by 2. So let us put x equal to 0 in this equation. So this term will be 0. So 0 plus e to the power 0 sine pi by 2 is equal to c. So e to the power 0 is 1 and sine pi by 2 is sine 90 degree, it is again 1. So c is equal to, we can write 1. So the finally we can write the solution like this. We can write the solution x square plus e to the power x sine y is equal to 1. This is the solution of this differential equation. Okay, so we can have another more problem on this exact equation. So 3 minus y divided by x square dx plus y square minus 2x divided by x y square is equal to 0. Another problem of exact equation. Here it is given y of minus 1 is equal to 2. This is the initial value problem. Okay, so we can have a check of whether it is an exact equation or not. So del m by del y is equal to del n by del x. So what is del m by del y? So del by del y of this quantity. So 3 minus y divided by x square. 3 minus y divided by x square. So 3 by x square is your constant. So that can be omitted. So minus y by x square will be your derivative part. Okay. So 1 by x square is again constant, right? So 1 by x square. What is the derivative of minus y del y of minus y? So that is again equal to minus 1. So minus 1 by x square. So what is del n by del x? Del n by del x is equal to del by del x of y square minus 2x, y square minus 2x divided by xy square. So del by del x of, you can have a check here. So del by del x of y square cancel. So simple 1 by x. 1 by x minus 2x by xy square. Here there is no x term, so that can be omitted. So x to the power minus 1. So minus 1 x to the power minus 2 will be the solution. So again it is 1 by x square, the derivative of this quantity. So these two equations are equal. So the above equation can be said to be an exact equation. So now to find out the solution of this equation, let us integrate m of xy dx, treating y as constant. Treating y as constant. Right? So that is equal to integration of integration of 3 minus y divided by x square. 3 minus y divided by x square dx. Right? So the solution, so 3 minus y, your numerator part you can just, and it is a constant, y, treating y as a constant, so both are constant, so we can just neglect it or keep it as a constant. So dx by x square is the integration part. So this integration will be 3 minus y x to the power minus 1 divided by minus 1. Okay, so this answer will be y y minus 3. So just I have multiplied the minus symbol divided by into 1 by x, y minus 3 into 1 by x. So this is the integration of this quantity, Now what we have to do, we have to integrate only those terms which do not contain x with respect to y, right? So let us see here. You have to integrate n of xy with respect to y only, but only those terms which do not contain x. So integration of y minus 2x divided by xy square dy. So you can write here integration of minus 2x by xy square. So x cancel. So integration of minus 2 divided by y square. So minus 2 y to the power minus 1 divided by minus 1. So again you will get 2 by y, because minus minus will give you positive quantity. So 2 by y. So what is the solution? Solution will be y minus 3 divided by x plus 2 by y is equal to c. You have to add both the integration values and equate it to a constant c. So this is the solution. So this solution can be rearranged in this form. This solution can be rearranged in a form like this. Just a second. We can rearrange this equation in this form. Suppose we can take a LCM. So y minus 3 whole into y plus 2x divided by xy is equal to c. We can rearrange this equation. So what is given here? When x is equal to minus 1, y is equal to 2. When x is equal to minus 1, y equal to 2. So let us put the value of x here and y here. So y equal to 2 minus 3 into, again y here is 2, plus 2 into minus 1, so minus 2, 2 into minus 1, so minus 2, divided by x is minus 1, y is 2, so minus 2 is equal to c. So just solve this one. So minus 1 into 2, minus 1 into 2, minus 2 plus minus 2, minus 4 divided by minus 2, so that will give you 2. So c is equal to 2, right? So we can write the solution, the final solution, like this. So the final solution will be y minus 3 whole into y plus 2x will be equal to 2xy. You can cross multiply the numerator and multiply with the value of c. So this is the solution of this differential equation. I think you all are clear how to find out the exactness of an equation, and how to solve if the equation is a exact equation. So I think this is for today's class. So we'll meet in the next class to discuss more about differential equations. We'll discuss the equations which are non-exact. So how to find out the non-exact differential equation, the solution of the non-exact differential equation. So thank you for today's class. Thank you all of you. Thank you very much.